Hi, everyone. I am here tonight with Michelle Almeida. We are pre-recording this. Usually we do this as a live every Friday night, but I'm pre-recording it because for those of you, several of my team members are going to be with me virtually. We're doing an event that's a network marketing event with I think there are over 20,000 people registered for it, and they're not recording it. So I was sort of like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? I'll record ahead of time. So Michelle has been so wonderful about accommodating the craziness in my life. My internet went out all weekend and we were supposed to do this over the weekend and then it just didn't work out. So Michelle, I really appreciate you making time to talk to me about your business a little bit tonight. So thank you so much and welcome.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So we do this every Friday night at 5. And basically, the first question I always like to start with was, how did you hear about Pure Haven and why did you decide to join?
Well, it's funny because the first Pure Haven party I went to, you were at, obviously. Yes. You were the consultant. And I don't even remember what year it was, like 2010 maybe?
Yeah, it was one of my very first parties. It was a long
time ago. Yeah, and I went to it not knowing what it was at all. And I didn't get like an official invitation. The girl whose house it was just said, I'm having a party. It's like this local company that does like lotion and stuff. And I had just had my son and started what I like to call my non-toxic journey. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to come, but like, I'm probably not going to buy anything because I only use certain products.
Right.
I had no idea like what I was getting myself into, but I bought, well, one of everything that was in the line then, which was much smaller at the time, but I literally left the party and I bought one of everything. And it's sort of the rest is history. Like I never stopped using the products after that. And I have learned so much from the company and from, parties, from friends and family at parties, from the company, from all kinds of things that they recommend we watch and read and everything else. So it's funny, something that started with, I don't think this is for me, turned into something that was very much a part of me and is a big part of my life now. So
yeah. And I was just sharing with Michelle, she was one of my first hosts, however many years ago that was. And I remember her calling me and saying, Beth, don't come, like you don't need to come, it's only going to be a few people. And I said, don't you worry, like even if it's only a couple of people, that's okay, because for me it's really about just sharing this message with other people. And it turned out to be a fantastic party. We had a great time and we really talked about sort of the mission of the company and why this is so important. And those people who were there, even though it was really small, are still customers of Michelle's to this day. They still all buy, they still reach out to her and she reaches out to them when there's new products out. So a lot of people think when someone approaches them about joining Pure Haven that they have to like be ready to build this huge empire. So you've built a huge empire with your business, right?
Yeah. At first when I decided to sign on as a consultant, I was like gung ho. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a go with this. I'm going to make this a business thing for me. I'm going to find a way to make money at it and replace my career. That, ultimately I didn't work out that way. That's not where I am now with my business. Now I am using it just for my discounts and for my family and friends who continue to use the products very consistently. And I'm with that small circle and some of the customers that I met along the way who continue to order from me. So we have like a really good little community of people who we share our non-toxic news and ideas with each other. And at least once a year, I do a party where one of the people in that circle has some charity that they want to support, and we do like either a Facebook party, or I'll do a live or a Facebook party, whatever people want to do when it's something like that. And I donate all the commission proceeds to whatever charity they want. And then actually even the rest of the year, because for me, this isn't my way of making income, bringing income into the house. Whatever profits I show on my business, I donate to a charity. So
Mhm.
it's been helpful in just giving me another way to find a way to give back to the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah. So I jokingly said you've built this empire, but you've been successful. It's so funny because usually I see your name come up and you're doing well in sales because you have this really devoted group of people who are purchasing from you and following what you're doing. And for you, it's always been more about the mission, and that's fantastic. And that's super successful in that you're sharing this mission with other people, and that's what's important to you. And so lots of times I'll say to people, when they say, well, I don't think I'm going to be very successful, I like to talk to them about how they define success. And so for you, this is perfect, and it is successful for you, and that's wonderful. And I think it's great. You're doing exactly what you want to do with your business. So that's one of the cool things about this, is that it's very much your business and you can do what you want with it.
Yeah, and this actually has come up a couple times when I have done a live party that was for charity or whatever, and I do still suggest, like, if anybody's interested in doing this and using this as a way to make money or to a way to give them the resources to give back, I'm happy to share that idea with them. And it's funny because they're like, I don't have that kind of time. Like, I have a really demanding job. And I'm like, oh, are you interested in what my day job is? Because I actually have a pretty demanding job as well.
Yeah.
But it's not, I mean, if you're going to do something to volunteer or to give back or whatever, it's just how you decide to allocate your time. And for me, helping people understand the value of cleaning up the products in their life is so important, because for me, it made such a huge difference. I started it because I had a baby and I wanted him to be healthy, and I was reading all these things about what not to do when you're pregnant, and I'm like, well, then why is it okay when you're not pregnant?
Right.
But what ended up happening is, I'm doing this to try to help Dylan be healthy and safe. And over the course of using all these products and cleaning up all the other stuff in my life that I was introducing chemicals into my life through, like, I mean, I used to go to a dermatologist every 6 months. I had like heavy duty steroid creams and foams that I would refill every single month, that came with warning labels that said not to put it on too much of your skin because it was known to cause cancer. And I was filling these prescriptions every single month for eczema, psoriasis, I had rosacea, all of that. And now I go to the dermatologist once a year for a skin cancer check, and I haven't filled a prescription for steroids in 8 years.
Right, right. And I remember when you first got started, your husband was very opposed to the cleaning products. That was a huge battle with the cleaning products. Can you talk a little bit about that?
almost all the products was a little bit of an uphill battle with him, but like now he only, I mean, his whole bathroom is Pure Haven and stuff. Like, he doesn't use anything else either. And but the cleaning products in particular, and I kind of got it too, because I was like, oh, like, they're natural, so I'm gonna have to like put more physical effort into cleaning, and any effort into cleaning is already not enjoyable.
Right.
But actually now I don't use any chemicals when I clean, ever. And I feel like it's not any harder than it would be otherwise. And I've seen people struggle and see people like posting to Facebook about, like, trouble cleaning their oven or trouble cleaning some stain somewhere or whatever. And I'm like, dude, like, lemon, all you need is lemon. Like, just get yourself some scrubbing cleanser and rub it on there. Leave it there for a minute and then wipe it off, and you're done. You're done. Like, I clean the big wrought iron grates on my stove, and I clean the inside of my oven with lemon, basically.
So that's actually, we do a giveaway every week on this event. And our giveaway, I asked Michelle beforehand, what do you want to give away? And she said scrubbing cleanser. So do you want to talk a little bit about why you love it so much?
I just think it's the most versatile thing ever. I use it all over my house, and it smells nice,
Hmm.
and I can use it without gloves, although I clean everything with gloves because I just assume there's germs that I don't want touching me.
Uh-huh.
um, but like, I mean, I use it to polish all the stainless in my kitchen. I use it to
Hmm.
clean the inside of my oven. I clean my kitchen sink with it. I clean my toilets with it. I
Hmm.
like, if I have if I start to get like mildewy or like pink spots in the grout in
Hmm.
my shower, I just like spread a little bit of that on there and leave it on there while I clean the rest of the bathroom, and then clean it off, and it's like golden. It
Yeah.
actually feel like cleaning's easier now that I've learned
Hmm.
how to use these products.
Yeah. We actually have someone on our team. So first of all, I have a brand new consultant on my team who is like, oh my goodness, like this stuff is unreal. She got the sample of the scrubbing cleanser when it was the customer special several months ago, and she was just blown away by it. So hopefully she will share some before and afters. Um, but then we also have a consultant on our team whose husband is in construction, and when he has like stuff stuck to him, like paint and like
Hmm.
construction stuff stuck to him, he showers and uses that as a body wash, because it works so well and it's not toxic. So it works fantastic. And I've actually painted rooms in my house, and I'm a very messy painter and I get paint all over me. So I have tried this and it works incredible. So it's a great, it's just a fantastic product. So speaking a little bit about products, do you want to talk a little bit about how many products you get for free just doing your friends and family thing? How do you do with that?
Yeah, I don't. So I actually, I give away all my free stuff.
That's okay. It's all right. But
So
you get a lot of it, right?
I do.
Like if
So I
if you
get
were to if you were to keep it, you would be fully stocked.
I would. So I do, I mean, every order I place is over the 95. So I always get whatever the monthly free thing is.
Hmm.
Um, and then I always set up parties, and I
Hmm.
place my orders retail most of the time.
Yeah.
And all my friends and family, I make sure that they let me know if they're going to order so that I can make sure it goes on the party. And I rotate through my circle and put them as host, or even if I put
Uh-huh.
myself as a host, I end up giving the rewards away as a mystery
Yeah.
host. The one of the nice things that has happened to me a couple of times when I've done these charity parties, though, is someone who's a preferred club member. Um, I'll have two or three of those at the party who normally order from someone else, and they'll all order on this charity party, and then I'll get the
Mhm.
preferred rewards to boot.
Right. Right. Right.
So I haven't yet convinced the people in my circle to sign up for preferred rewards, but I probably should, because I would get more free stuff that way.
It works out. I mean, however you want to use it, it works out well. And I think it's so generous of you. You're just such a kind person that that's what works for you, that you are supporting your friends and family by giving them some goodies once in a while. It's a really nice thing to do. You've been to a few corporate trainings. What do you think of the training that the company offers?
Oh, it's great. It's actually dangerous for me to go, because then I leave there like all excited about the business, and I like want to start doing parties again. And one of the things that I've had to teach myself over the course of the last, I don't know, 5 or 8 years or so, is how to say no, because
Mhm.
I tend to overextend myself, and then I stressed out about doing something that's supposed to bring me joy.
Right.
Um, and so, because like just my day job as the tax director for a multinational corporation is like, it's almost all consuming.
Right.
I know that I can't do that and make this business a big part of my daily life.
Right.
And so I've figured out that balance, but honestly, like when I go to the corporate events, I just get all excited, and next thing you know, I'm like reaching out, trying to get people to parties, and
And
then
then
I
you have
have to
too many
leave.
parties.
Yeah, so I mean that I will say, like, it's really never hard for me to get someone interested in hosting a party, and especially, it helps that because I always am like, hey, it's a really great month. You're going to get double rewards. Like, let's just pick a charity. We'll give all the proceeds to charity, and then they
Yeah,
feel less like they're asking people
right,
for stuff, like they're
right.
encouraging people to place the order because they know that all this money is going to go to charity. And even if that was part of the business strategy, like they always get me over $1,000. So then I give 30% to charity and I get commission anyway. And then I have to
Right.
decide where I'm going to give that away to.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so the products, the product shipping, can you talk a little bit about how hard it is or how easy it is, in terms of sort of you put all the orders in and then what happens?
Well, it's great. Nothing. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I just put all the orders in, and as long as I put their right address in, then they get it. It goes right to their door. I don't have to deal with anything. The one thing I do always make sure of for shipping is if someone's really close to that mark where shipping's going to switch from like $10 to 6%, and
Right.
they'll actually pay less if they like buy a hand pump or buy a like lip balm.
Yeah.
I'll just add it to their order without even asking them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you want to
Because
spend $2 more?
exactly. And that's actually similar now with our preferred club because we have that custom bundle option. So if they hit that 150, they get free shipping for life on all orders of $70 or more. So that's even easier. So same type of thing. So I know you're just doing this like as your fun side gig. So I'm just going to jump in and talk a little bit about some of the other benefits of doing the business. So Michelle does this totally for fun and totally just to support her habit, although we have almost roped her in a few times by coming to trainings. But I will say that one time, and it didn't work out because we just like, things didn't get in place the right way, but we were, before the whole lockdown, Michelle was going to have us to her office and host us for a team meeting. And I was the only one who ended up being able to make it because we were kind of doing southern part of the state and northern part of the state meetings, and then doing the middle of the state was tough for people. But I got to see where Michelle works, and I don't blame her at all for loving her day job because she works in a really cool place. So in addition to the income you can earn, we earn 30% on all retail orders, 35% on preferred club orders. You can also make income on your team as they start building their business. Or if you have people on your team who are just doing it for fun, that still counts towards your team sales. So I love having team members like Michelle because she's off doing her thing, and I don't need to spend a whole lot of time and energy working with her, though I love spending time with her. So when I do get to see her, it's really fun, but I don't need to work really hard on training her. She's just off doing her thing. And, I get to count that as part of my group sales, and it all works out really well. So I make commission on whatever she does and then whatever the rest of my team does. So as people start building their teams, as a consultant, you can make money on what your team does as well. Because we have a consumable product, Michelle mentioned she has people who were buying 10 years ago that are still buying. Nobody's going to say, I don't need more shampoo. Sorry. I'm like all set with shampoo for the rest of my life. I don't need any more. We sell consumable products, so people are going to keep buying them. So that's a really good benefit of being a consultant. We also get trips. So I've been on whenever I do this, I'm like, how many trips have I been on? I think I've been on 7 or 8 all expense paid vacations for doing my job, which is really cool. I can't wait to travel again. I earned a trip to Jamaica in February. So I don't think that's going to happen this year. That's okay. All right. The company will make it right. They'll figure it out. I also earned a car, and that's really fun too. So, and there's all
A
kinds of
really cool
a
car.
really cool.
It's
It's kind of
not
cool.
like a, Focus or something.
Yeah, it's a little fun. There have been 8 car earners, and the rules are white, hybrid or electric, and luxury model. So some people chose like Volvos. I'm not a Volvo kind of person. I wanted, like, if you're gonna say choose whatever car you want, it can be really fun. I'm gonna choose the fun car. That's just how I am. So this is the car. And it has the gull wing doors too. So that's really fun.
That is really fun.
So yeah, I love my car. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, all kinds of cash bonuses, jewelry, that kind of thing. But I wanted to talk to Michelle tonight because I also love what she's doing with her business, and just sort of like, you know what, this is my fun side thing. I get to stock my house with these products that I love. I get to give back and give to charity, and also just make sure that my friends and family are supplied with these great products. And so that's really cool too. And so I just wanted to have her on tonight to speak a little bit to that, because it's been wonderful having her as part of my team for all these years. Whether she's been like, let's go, let's do this, I want to do this, or just, what, it is what it is, and I'm doing it for fun. It's been great having her. She adds so much to the team, and I just wanted to invite her on to talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to share how you can get started with your business, whether you want to grow it huge or whether you want to do it just as something where you give money away to charity and make sure your friends and family are all set with their non-toxic products, or if you want to do anywhere in between, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to share my screen so you guys can all see how you can get started. And if you are, it says I can't minimize. I hate that. I forget to make sure I'm on the right screen when I'm recording. Let's see. All right. So I put in here that we're giving, I just put, all right. So I'm just going to move that over. Okay. Now we're good. So these are the different business kits. And if you're watching this, first of all, put that you're a guest in the comments, and you will be entered into a drawing for the scrubbing cleanser. And we're going to talk a little bit about these kits. So the first kit is, and any consultant who's in this group can get you $100 off of any of these kits. So there's this basic kit, which you can get for $99. There is no scrubbing cleanser in this, Michelle, but there is laundry detergent.
To buy that. Just
yes. Yes. So there's laundry detergent sample, a master blaster sample, a surface cleaner sample, comfort oil, soap, a mini dream cream, a toothpaste, a deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, and a lip balm for $99. So I call this sort of our best of, or our greatest hits collection. What are your favorites in that basic kit?
I use almost all of it. Definitely the dish soap.
Oh, that one's not in that
oh,
one.
You said that's laundry, not dishwasher.
Yeah,
right?
laundry.
Oh, the master blaster. I go through like volumes of that. I use that in my laundry all the time, and I'll even spray the inside of my son's hamper with it because he's an 11-year-old boy and everything smells.
They smell. They smell horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have our lifestyle kit, which has everything that we just mentioned in the basic kit, plus the skincare line with the charcoal mask and the exfoliator. And you can get this for $189. So this entire kit for $189. Do you want to talk a little bit? You spoke a little bit about the skincare set, but do you want to talk a little bit about your favorites from that one?
Yeah, I mean, by far the toner. I use that for everything too. I used to call that my Windex back when my big fat Greek wedding was popular. Like
Yes.
he puts Windex on everything. I put toner on everything.
Yeah.
Cuts, scrapes, bites, just my face every day. I spray my legs after I shave. I put that on everything.
Yeah. Toner and dream cream, that combo. My son came home from summer camp one time. So you're getting both the toner and the dream cream in this lifestyle kit. So this toner and dream cream, my son came home from summer camp and had um, and had had poison ivy, and I put toner and dream cream on it and it was gone the next day. So pretty incredible. This one, this big giant set, $479, $1,079 retail value. This does come with 2 skincare sets, 2 of everything that comes in the basic kit. And then in addition to that, it comes with the moisturizing hand soap, the foot therapy cream, the boo boo stick, 4 lip balms, pink grapefruit, sugar body scrub, shave gel, body oil, baby massage and body lotion, kids wash and shampoo, a giant master blaster bottle. So if you have an 11-year-old boy, you want this one. Laundry detergent, and then the dish soap to hand wash your dishes, not the dishwasher detergent, but the dish soap. What's your favorite in there that wasn't in the other ones? Do you have a favorite from that?
So I use almost everything in all of these, but
Yeah.
it's hard to pick a favorite, but I do love the sugar scrub.
Yes.
And for me, like I use it all year, but I use it more consistently right before summer, because as the winter wears on and my skin gets a little drier, and then I start to get, from using lotion, like over lotion, over lotion, over lotion, because I just like love lotion.
Mm-hmm.
I start to get like bumps on my skin sometimes. And the
Mm-hmm.
scrubbing cleanser like gets my skin summer ready, like cleans up all that stuff.
Yeah. The I think probably a bunch of people's favorite in that one, believe it or not, is the boo boo stick. So that goes right along with the toner for cuts, scrapes, bruises, anything like that. It's phenomenal. So there's a lot of great things in there. I'm going to say my favorite part of this giant business builder kit is that if you purchase that, you actually come in at the level of ambassador. So for the people who are wanting to really build a business with this, that's a great thing because it allows you to get home office leads right away. So if you do want to build a business with it and sort of get clients that the home office sends you, that's a really cool deal. So I like that a lot, to make sure that people are getting the best bang for the buck with that 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 set, because then they can get those home office leads right away. So if you're watching this, please put your guest in the comment and you'll be entered into a drawing for that scrubbing cleanser, which phenomenal. Everybody needs it. Everybody
Everybody
needs
does.
lots of bottles of it. One for the kitchen, one for each bathroom, one for the shower if your husband is in construction. Just sort of. So
I keep one in my gift closet. I have a gift closet where I keep stuff that's like for like teacher gifts or
yeah.
housewarming gifts or any of that stuff. I always have an unopened bottle of scrubbing cleanser ready.
Yeah. I was actually talking to a real estate agent and telling her, you should totally join just to give closing gifts to people and give that home bundle as
Mm-hmm.
a closing gift, and pop your card in and say, this is my other thing that I do. If you want to reorder, I'd love to help you start your non-toxic journey in your new home. And here's my card if you want to reorder. So I think scrubbing cleanser is a fantastic gift. And this is really funny. I have a networking group that I've been going to for years, and we do a Yankee swap. And I bring Master Blaster to the Yankee swap because that's everybody in my networking group's favorite product is the Master Blaster. So they like fight over the bottle of Master Blaster in the Yankee swap. So I get it. Scrubbing cleanser, that's a good one. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time and also being so flexible with my crazy internet. I don't know what was going on with Cox, but I just kept getting these messages saying, nope, you still don't have internet. Nope, you still don't have internet. Nope, it'll be tomorrow. It was just nuts. So I
That
appreciate
would
you.
be devastating in a house with an 11-year-old boy. Like,
It
I
was
don't know if we would
tough.
have survived.
My 16-year-old boy was having a hard time with it. It was not an
Yeah.
easy few days. So thanks so much for joining me. And yeah, post below if you're a guest watching this, and we will do a drawing for scrubbing cleanser. Have a great night and a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.